again.
All right.
And hopefully we'll do more, like the moon mission, which keeps getting delayed.
It keeps getting pushed back, but
Maybe
right now,
soon.
if the weather holds up, everything should go
if it
well.
launched from New Orleans, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, it would
Beautiful weather outside right now, and we're going to get kind of reinforcing nice weather by the weekend as temperatures coming down a little bit, but it'll be turning less humid. And really, the humidity has not been bad. Today's high 84 degrees, right at average for this time of year, and our morning lows have been running a little cooler than average, a few degrees. 65 was our morning low at Kenner. We were at 59 degrees at Slidell. Probably more 60s as we head into tomorrow morning, Friday morning, and then starting to come down as we head into the weekend. But today was a beautiful day and not nearly as much cloud cover as we had yesterday. Yesterday we had that westerly flow bringing in some high level cloudiness. 83 is our current temperature with a dew point 56, so humidity is only at 39%. Even as we have seen that humidity come up a little bit more than we were over the weekend, we certainly never did tap into any kind of tropical moisture, so it really has been very pleasant. 50s, low 60s outside for the dew points. And over the next couple of days, the humidity will stay in that kind of nice to humid range, never getting awful or oppressive. But by the weekend, we will see those dew points dropping again behind a front. Then as we head toward the middle to end of next week, does look like we will see more of a surge of moisture coming in, possibly ahead of another cold front. Let's keep these cold fronts coming. That cuts off the tropics for us. And again, not worrying about anything in the tropics. Winds kind of variable at the moment and rather light. Little upper disturbance we're watching over Iowa. This is kind of the first of several little upper troughs that are going to be digging south. This one not really doing anything for the front that'll eventually move through on Friday. It'll actually be kind of a secondary trough that moves on in. And note the upper atmosphere. We don't see a deep upper trough. In other words, the upper trough is not pushing very far south. So while it will help to bring down the humidity, not really bringing down any cooler temperatures, but low humidity is plenty in October. And the upper pattern, though, will start to shift as we head into early next week. A warming trend as an upper high begins building in, but it's actually this upper high that is keeping our little wave in the Caribbean away from us. But that upper high will also start to lead to warmer temperatures, and so our temperature outlook heading into next week does look likely to stay above average. So as temperatures have been below average, maybe closer to average toward tomorrow and Friday, we'll see below average temperatures into the weekend, but next week looks like we will start warming up. And speaking of that colder air, this air mass is coming out of Canada, so it is potent, but just not making it very far south, as again the upper trough is not digging very far south. So the coldest of this air mass as we get into the end of the week and weekend will generally stay well to our north. But as I said, even drier air this time of year does make it feel pretty nice. A lot of sunshine outside today, and a lot of sunshine is expected again during the day tomorrow. Now, kind of in advance of our weak front on Friday, does look like the models start bringing in maybe a little more cloudiness. So plenty of sun during the day Thursday. Late Thursday and into Friday, we'll likely start to see a little more cloud. It's not nothing overcast skies, but the better chance for a bit more cloudiness. This model trying to paint an isolated shower, not really seeing that happening, but does look like we'll probably get in on some more clouds by the end of the week and then clearing out. Again, Tropical Depression 12 will not become a storm, and still a high chance of developing with Invest 91, but hurricane hunters have been investigating it and they cannot find a closed center of circulation. And also notice the thunderstorms are kind of all over the place, where there was a little more concentration of those yesterday, not quite as much as we see this moving into the Caribbean. However, the models do indicate we will see something form, but also whatever does form is staying in the southern Caribbean, never making its way toward the Gulf. So we are good in the tropics and good in our forecast. October usually very quiet, and that will continue. Highs maybe a little warmer toward Friday, then that front moves through again, not dramatically turning cooler, but less humid. And it looks like that will continue into early next week before temperatures start coming up toward the mid part of next week.